Hey everybody, I hope that this message reaches Adrielle Sigler. Adrielle, you're now targeting me, a disabled veteran, okay? Targeting me. Now, there are some people out there who work for what they got, earned everything they got. And there's people like you who expects everybody to pay their way through. And if someone, and the only thing I've done to you is disagree with you, if somebody who don't see it your way, you're gonna mass report them and get all their accounts banned. That's what we call bullying. But yet you play the victim. Then you go around after making a video. You make a video giving everybody permission to use your content. So they use your content, and you go around claiming copyright infringement, copyright this, copyright that. And all I did was tell you that's not how copyright works. How would I know? Well, let's see. My mom and I had to have this movie script copyrighted. So we already went through the process. We went through the process. It's a process. You got to file it in the copyright office, in the U.S. Copyright Office. And guess what? Once it's copyrighted, it's stored in the Library of Congress. Can't just say it's copyrighted and then it be copyrighted. No, it don't work that way. You actually got to file it, pay the filing fee, do copyright. And that's all I said. Okay, you talking to me. You know, considering the fact that you don't really have an education, I'm gonna put it down like this. I'm gonna speak to your level. You not doing good. Legal actions about to be taken. No good. And of course, you always have this thing about running away from your problems. You probably don't understand that, so let me go ahead and speak that to your level. You run away. You know, you say that you're loved and respected, but yet I see a lot of videos shows otherwise. You're actually well hated in the social media. Well hated. And we don't make up things. No, we are using your words that you said in your videos. And we're saying, wait a minute, no, that ain't right. And that's all we're doing. We're saying that ain't right. So we're using your words that you said, came out of your mouth. We're not making this up. So, you play the victim, but the truth be told, you're not the victim. You're the assailant. Oh, shoot, using big words. Let me see here. How do I put this? You're the guilty one. You no good. You do no good things. But I'm gonna make this video for one particular reason. That is, you're targeting the wrong one. Okay, because unlike you, I am educated. I know how the process works. And I will take whatever legal actions I need to take or whatever process I need to go through just to get you to leave me the fuck alone. I'm not trying to impersonate you, believe me on that one. I'm quite proud of who I am and what I am. I don't need to impersonate you. What am I? I'm a disabled veteran. I am a martial artist. Been doing martial arts since I was a kid. But now with my disabilities, it's very difficult. I very rarely do anything right now. which is why I'm also going to be on SSDI because I can't do much of anything. But I'm a disabled veteran. I'm a daddy. That's why I'm a father. And I'm a hell of a good father. I'm a husband. I'm a loving husband. And a hell of a good one. Okay? We have a house that we own. We got 2 vehicles that works. We got food constantly in the fridge. I don't order fast food every day. As a matter of fact, we barely order fast food. Either my wife cooks or I cook. That's right, we both can cook. Another skill set we got. We cook well balanced meals. Very well balanced meals. So, uh, and then we have family time. My wife don't drink, I don't drink. We don't smoke anything, not even cigarettes. We definitely don't do drugs. And we can see what's reasonable and what's not reasonable. Because we don't do drugs, we understand what's acceptable and what's not acceptable behavior. Damn, I'm just using too many big words. What I'm trying to say is because we don't use drugs, we know right from wrong. You don't. But it is, as once said, you gotta be careful what you say, especially over the internet, because it can be used against you. And we're going to use it against you. We're going to use everything against you. You do not belong on social media. As a matter of fact, you should be, I know you should be concentrating on finding a freaking job. Earn your stuff. And just before you jump on my back about my disabilities, I earned my paychecks. I earned that. I went to war for my country. Okay, I see the ugliest business in the world, the most ugliest business in the world, war. I saw all that. And I was on a boat. I wasn't even on the front lines. So just imagine what them guys see. I've earned my checks. I get paid for the rest of my life. I've earned it. So, you earn your own shit. You earn your own stuff. This is land of the free and opportunity. Take advantage of the opportunity. Don't expect us to pay your way through because I'm not going to pay your way through. If I'm not going to pay, when my son grows up, okay, I'm not going to pay his way through for the rest of his life. No, I'm teaching him how to earn his own way through. So what makes you think that I'm going to pay your way through? Ever heard of the saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for life? Again, I'm using too big a word, so let me speak in your intellect here. You need to do stuff for yourself.
Bitch needs to get a job.
You need to get a job. A job.
Just remember, since it's interstate and across state lines, it's considered felony harassment and federal harassment, which she can be locked up in federal fucking jail.
So I'm hoping this message reaches you. Because straight up, you are breaking laws for one. So legal actions can be taken against you. You're also making yourself look like a complete total jackass. And that is not even Because that's not even pulling up all the videos you send to minors. By you in skimpy outfits shaking your booty. Yeah, we saw those videos. That's sick. That's sick. Adrielle, you better get right. You better get right now. Because you may think what you're doing is perfectly fine and perfectly acceptable.
Front door open.
But the real world is about to slap you right in the face with some facts. That is not acceptable. And it's never okay to choke out your son. But you said that. On video.
Racist against African Americans, making anti-Semitic remarks about the Holocaust, which is considered a hate crime in PA, by the way, baby girl. Just to let you know.
Just like I said, we're not making this up. You said it. You put it in your videos. You said it. These are the words that came out of your mouth. We're not making this up. Get your shit right. Leave me the hell alone. Leave my wife alone.
Oh no, I'm not giving her that option. I'm still pressing charges.
Absolutely,
we're still
but
gonna go with the DA.
absolutely,
No.
absolutely, but I'm still gonna tell her to leave us alone. And next time we see her, we'll be in court.
You're not untouchable, Adrielle.
And that's a fact. You're not untouchable.
Because I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I graduate next month with a degree in paralegal. What do you have? Not a damn thing. And I work full time. And have a home that I own with my husband. I have custody of all of my children.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to be in your way here.
I have custody of all of my children, and you don't. In fact, you're illegally subleasing because your mother's on the lease where you live. Is that why you're sitting in your car?
As I say, we're going to see you in court because we're done with your bullshit. But leave us the fuck alone for the time being. Before we file an emergency injunction and having your ass arrested for harassment. Oh wait, man, I'm using too big of fucking words. How can I dumb that down? Anybody else who's watching this video, if you can figure out a way to dumb that down for me, that'd be great. Because apparently Adrielle needs that kind of help. And before some of y'all say, well, you can't file all, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. If the harassment becomes severe enough, we can file for emergency and have her either arrested or have a freaking court order for her to have no contact on us by any means. So I'll be seeing you in court. My wife will be seeing you in court. But in the meantime, leave us the fuck alone. And get off the damn drugs. Because that's the only way you think that what you're doing is acceptable. You act just like a fucking drug addict. Get off the drugs. And for YouTube, this is not to bully, harass, or anything like that. This is for entertainment purposes and awareness purposes only. I think I've said enough.